Welcome, everybody. You're watching the Day Trading Options Daily Review for the afternoon of November 18th, 2015. Often we like to show you what happens first thing in the morning because that's when there's a huge amount of activity, a huge amount of dollars jump into the market, and in a few minutes you can easily make a small fortune. But the end of the day, or certainly afternoon, also brings opportunities for trades. And so for our friends in Hawaii or other places where 9:30 EST in the morning is inconvenient because it's the middle of maybe the middle of the night, there are opportunities for you as well. And so we're going to be talking a little bit about that today. I'm Scott. He's Alan. Click the subscribe button on the bottom right-hand corner to make sure you don't miss any of our exciting episodes. And with that, I'm going to let Alan take it away. Can you make money in the afternoon, 10% in 10 minutes or less?
Yep. It's usually in the afternoons is more than 10 minutes. It usually takes longer. The mornings are typically, and we have all the statistics here. I mean, this was done with an engineer's mindset. That'd be me. It's like, well, give me the statistics. We have a statistics window here, and the big moves are in the morning, and the smaller moves are here, and this kind of stuff. But I won't explain all that. My point is, yeah, that's how it works. We don't make up the numbers. We read the numbers, and we act accordingly. So I wanted to talk about the afternoon one in particular today because we've said a number of times when something breaks out of the risk zone, that's this nice yellow tinted thing, and you can change the color if you like, that a stock is a good idea. And when you get the two kinds of tint, that's the K-band and the signal, the trend signal, that's usually a good time to get in. Now for the basket, which is an aggregate, you've got some stocks going this way, some going that way, but when they're all moving up nicely, which would be here in the morning, there was a good trending opportunity for a stock, well, a few of the stocks. Some stocks might be heading down and you wouldn't want those. You'd want one that's going in the way of the market. So the other thing is that, well, when the whole market's really going, like in the afternoon, I don't need to guess a whole lot about what to do. I need to just go find a couple stocks that fit the rules. So I'm going to show you here a couple of stocks, and you can see that they fit the rules quite nicely for how they look. So we're going to minimize this so it's down here now. And you can see up here, here's one stock. Same thing. What is it doing? It's above the risk zone. It's outside of the risk zone. I've got two kinds of tint. I don't have to tell you, the thing went well, and you had good volume. You can tell that by the width of the candles, but you can put on the volume markers. I just turned them off for a little bit so a little easier to see. Well, were there any other stocks? Well, I'm just going to thumb through here, and yeah, this is hindsight. Well, this one was kind of it, but not quite. Obviously not. And you can just thumb through these things pretty quickly while the market's open, and you go, oh, well, this one looks better. It's got two kinds of tint. They got a little bit of thing going on here. How's the volume? The volume's good. It's above the risk zone. It's not that hard to, while you're in the market live, it's easy to see these things. So here's another one. So if you're at this time frame, which was a little after 2 or thereabouts, you can see that these things are telling you that if it, in this case, if it breaks above the Y point, it might keep going, and it's a good idea, and it's above the mag line. And I'm going to take off some of the tint color so you can see the, oops, I hit the right key. You can see the line. So this blue line, we keep it the same color for these webinars, is the overall market. So you don't have to have the basket window. There's the basket, but if you just want to see it all on one screen, there it is. So it's telling you that the market is with you, and if we back up on this time, I'm sure it's green, and we've got other tools depending on your preference. You can see it in one format or another, but it's pretty clear that these things are moving up because the market's moving up, and it tells you it's a trending day. So not all days are trending. In fact, many of them are not. Most days are not trending days. So when you have a trending day, that's kind of cha-ching. There's an opportunity here. So your job, should you choose to accept it, is to find the ones that are going the way of the market. So here's one that I'm going to say is not for you, because this one's heading down, but the market's moving up. So even though, and this is the point of some of the education, people didn't like this stock. They really didn't like it, and they're selling it off. So you can see how the market was running up. People are selling it. But that's the power of the market, is the market's running up. It's going to take even the stocks that people don't like up. Is this my best pick? What do you think, Scott? Or should I go get something that's a little bit more green today? Not super green, but green enough. So like here, this one was pretty much tracking along with the market. You can see how the blue line was, following along. And then this thing says, well, the market's taking off, and it did too. And here's another one where it was pretty green all day. It's not fighting the market. It's, in this case, leading the market and saying, yeah, I like green. So when the market's green, just find another green one. I mean, you've got lots of choices here, right? And these ones are all great stocks to pick. But in a moment, one stock is good for you because it goes with the market. But in another moment, it's not good for you. So don't pick the losers. See, like this one is an inverted one. You don't want that unless you know what to do with those kinds of things. Well, here's another one that, the market's up, it's up. It's pretty simple when the market's trending to find a good stock. That's all your job is to filter out the garbage. I'm sorry, I don't want that. That's the expiry date. It says best before, and it's the same kind of logic that you would apply to that you use for grocery shopping that you would for stock shopping. This has got an opportunity here, so I'm going to go with it. So we could go look at the percentages for these guys, and we'll just do that for entertainment. And these are conservative and close. And I'm not even going to put the indicators on. I'm just going to say, well, when did the market? I'm going to bring up the basket. Where's the basket here? Oops, wrong key. So there's the basket. When did it start? You can see right there. I'm going to put on the risk zone. You can do that with settings. Am I hitting the wrong key? No, I hit it. You see here, it broke the risk zone. And that star tells you that it's actually lots of good things going on with this thing. We added that recently. So I'm going to go, it's 1411, which means 211 in the market. So I'm just going to say I bought this just for convenience. And what else did I buy? Well, I liked Facebook. It's looking good. I bought that. What else did you buy? Well, I bought Celgene because, I turned the tint off so you can just look at the general principle today. What else did you like? Well, I liked Amgen because it was also kind of green, and the market, as you can see, is green. And I'm going to go forward half an hour. And I'm just going to go sell that one. What else did you buy? Well, I bought that one. What else did you buy? Bought that. And what else did you buy? I think it was Goog. So that one is down, but you see, I'm not even being smart. I'm just selling stuff. And you can see if we go look at the summaries that I'm generally up. I didn't hardly lose anything. Google actually was a bit higher, and if we keep going, it was probably going back up again because the market is still good. It's above the mag line. So I would have made money on that one too. My point is simply that when the market is trending, it's pretty hard to lose money. It's pretty easy to make money if you just go with the general flow of the market when it tells you I'm trending and I'm going green. So go find yourself a green stock. And if it fits your general rules of having K-band color and the signal color, you're probably going to make money. So looking back at those guys, I'll hide those. I had K-band color and signal color. That's where I bought it right there. How about this one? Yep, had it. And this one here had it. What about the Google one, which I did blindly? Yeah, it had it as well. and we would have made money if we would have gotten out here. I bet you there's 10% right there, just in that one candle. I had somebody today tell me that they bought Netflix today, and it was around this time. They got in and out and made $100 in 12 seconds.
Wow, nice.
Yeah. And
12 seconds, $100.
Yeah. They called me and said, I did this, and can you give me some help, and blah, 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 on the phone. And I said, what I would do right now is I'd go buy Netflix. And she actually did. and her profit taker, which is a 10% profit thing, while we're on the phone, took her out, and she made $100. So don't tell me it can't be done. If it's not happening for you, please watch the training videos again, because the first time through, it's a lot of material. It doesn't all go in. It's just like when you watch a movie, it's like, second time I didn't notice, because usually the script writers put little clues in the background that you go, oh man, I didn't. The second time you see it, you enjoy it more too. You're not as stressed in your learning. But the other thing is, get a coach, because really, a couple hours from the coach, you should be 80% successful again, if you haven't been already. And all of a sudden, you're winning again, instead of like, you're not supposed to suffer with this process.
Yeah, the coaches make a huge difference. Take the training, practice with the software. When you take the training, you get a month of the software. You can do the replay. We go back. I don't know. We go back, 6 months, 9 months of material, so you can see what the market was the last 9 months.
We have 6 years.
6 years. So if the market's crashing, you've got experience that you can check out. If the market's going sideways, you can check it out. If the market's going up, you can check it out. So we cover all different types of markets. And
another trending day back here in what day was this? July 7th, 2010.
There you go. And that's the cool thing about it, right? Is you want to be able to practice under all sorts of circumstances, so that when it comes time to actually put real money on the line, you know exactly what you're doing. And it's not hard. Just take some practice, some coaching, and some training. So our courses are in the description below. Check them out. Join us. And we're doing this mid-November. You could be making a nice little income for yourself, we think, in January. Start the year off right and get out of the rat race. So thanks for joining us, everybody. Make sure you subscribe. You don't want to miss any of our exciting episodes, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.